Hey guys, and welcome to a new recipe video. This video features 3 super yummy vegan meal ideas, and this time we're looking at them through the lens of budgeting and saving money. Unless you always go for exotic superfoods, a vegan diet, especially one where you cook your meals at home, can be really cheap. I've included the price for everything in this video, euros as well as dollars, and all of these meals are under $1.50 per serving. So yeah, let's get right into it. For meal number 1, we're making this super simple pepper and bean couscous bowl. I'm assuming this is kind of like homemade baked beans, but yeah, not quite. First, chop up 1 bell pepper. One stalk of celery, and 1 small red onion. Heat up your pan with either oil or water and saute all those veggies for 3 to 5 minutes. Then add 1 chopped up clove of garlic and continue to cook that for about 2 minutes. Next up, add tomato puree, the juice of half a lemon, and 1 can of diced tomatoes. Fill that can halfway with water and pour that in there as well. Let everything simmer on medium to medium high for 8 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, get your couscous ready. What's so great about this grain is that a full pack of this stuff can easily feed a small family of 12. And all you have to do is pour hot boiling water on top of the couscous and let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Season your sauce with whatever seasonings you enjoy and have on hand. I like to use Italian seasoning, smoked paprika, and a bit of salt. Add another splash of water before transferring everything into your blender and blending it until smooth. Pour the sauce back into the pan, maybe add in some fresh herbs. Then throw in the beans. Bring it to a simmer one last time, and that's it. Serve it up with some fresh greens, and you're good to go. For meal number 2, we're making vegan pizza rolls. They're super easy to make, but do require a bit of prep. Nothing crazy though, they're a lot easier to make than what they look like. First, grab a small saucepan. In there, combine a bit of water with unsweetened non-dairy milk. Heat that up for just a few minutes until you reach a lukewarm temperature. Pour that into a mixing bowl. Up next, we need a can of chickpeas. The chickpea water, to be exact, also called aquafaba. And we need a half a cup of that, which should be the entire liquid of the can. Add 1 tablespoon of raw sugar, which I lost the footage of, and 1 pack of dry active yeast. Set that aside for 5 to 10 minutes. Grab a large mixing bowl and stir together the spelt flour, a bit of whole wheat flour, salt, and dried Italian herbs. Give the yeast mixture a quick stir before pouring it back into the bowl with the dry ingredients. Now first mix it up using a wooden spoon just so it hardly comes together, and then dump the entire contents of the bowl onto a lightly floured surface and get your hands in there and knead the dough for 6 to 8 minutes. To make things easier and less sticky, oil your hands with 1 teaspoon of olive oil midway through the kneading process. Wipe down the large bowl and put the dough back inside, and then cover it up with a dish towel. Now here's 2 things you can do. Either place it somewhere warm for 1 hour to rise, or if you don't want to deal with that right now, you can cover it up and put it into the fridge overnight for up to 24 hours. Check the notes for more information on that. This is what the dough looks like after 1 hour of rising. Get out a rolling pin and roll it into a large rectangle. It should be pretty thin, like that. Now for the fun part. Spread an even layer of marinara sauce on your dough. Then I sprinkled over a bunch of fresh parsley and also added a few red onion rings. Finish it off with some nutritional yeast, and if you have some at home, add a bit of vegan cheese. But that would break our budget, so not today for me. Roll up the dough tightly. And then get a sharp knife and cut it into 12 to 14 even-sized pieces. I placed the dough into 2 separate, lightly greased cake pans. Cover the rolls up again and put them someplace warm for 30 minutes to an hour. Towards the end of the rising time, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Bake them for 20 to 25 minutes. There they are, ready to be eaten. I know this is a huge amount. You can easily cut this recipe in half or make the entire batch and then freeze them. Serve them up with perhaps more marinara sauce, maybe a bit of hummus, and a salad to get all your nutrients in for a full meal. I made a quick dressing out of mustard, agave syrup, and water for this one. The last and final recipe will be for this creamy broccoli pasta sauce. Cook up the pasta of your choice. Add 1 whole clove of garlic to the pasta pot as well. And make sure to reserve some of the pasta water. Meanwhile, grab a saucepan and add frozen broccoli, frozen peas, and a bit of water. The broccoli and peas go into your blender, along with fresh lemon juice, 1/4 cup of pasta water, the cooked garlic, salt, 1 teaspoon of olive oil or melted coconut oil, and non-dairy milk. Drain your pasta, combine it with the sauce, and top it with whatever you want. For instance, more veggies, greens, maybe more nutritional yeast. This part was filmed on a separate day. That's why the pasta sauce looks a little different in this shot. I ended up serving it with spinach, cherry tomatoes, a sprinkle of hemp seeds, nutritional yeast, and a bit of paprika powder. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a cheap vegan breakfast idea video, because I'm up for it. So yeah, let me know if that's something you want to see. If you try out any of these ideas, I would love to see them. So hit me up on the Instagram and tag me in a photo. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye!